Greetings, magical souls. My name's Em. I'm from Being Magic, and this is my very first video on YouTube, which is a little bit daunting, but anyway, here I am. I've started this channel due to some of my friends and colleagues, I guess, telling me that they think that I should have my own channel after having recently been on other channels with other people. So here I am. I would like to dedicate this channel to all of those people who have been cheering me on and supporting me through this journey, because it really is an uncomfortable space for me to be in, and you guys know who you are. So I do hope that on this channel I'll be sharing some valuable content, and hopefully as the channel goes and becomes more fluid, because I would like to just let it unfold organically, hopefully there will be some questions along the way, and maybe talking about some topics that my viewers, my eventual viewers, might want to hear more about. So that's really a little bit of the backstory on me. I do have a business that I've started, which is called Being Magic, and I'm an energetic healer and a hypnotherapist. And yeah, I just, the purpose of this channel is to share some insights with you from my journey and my experiences, in the hope that it can help as many people out there. I think that at the moment things are shifting pretty quickly. So the more we can help one another along this path and this somewhat chaotic existence that we've got at the moment, I think the better. So without further ado, I wanted to talk a little bit about energy healing in my first video, as a couple of weeks ago somebody posed a question to me as to why so many people sort of in the energetic healing community, so sort of Reiki practitioners and crystal healers and all those kinds of healers, why they are sort of so positive and about the healing, and so, you know, they view it really differently from the sort of mainstream folk who are not necessarily in this realm. And when I answered the question, I think I said to this person, well, I think it's because we work with energy. We understand that we have an energy body as well as a physical body, and that the people who maybe have not had any interaction with energy healing, or don't really see themselves as having an energetic body, might not really appreciate what it is about. And maybe that's why, you know, it's probably a little bit too woo-woo for those, you know, that don't work in this realm. But then in the days following, I realized that I think part of the problem is that if people have either had a sort of a negative experience with energy healing, let me just call it negative, but what I mean by that is that maybe they have had an energetic healing session and not really felt the benefits, is I think because they may be going into it and not being fully relaxed. And the reason I say this is because I know that a lot of Reiki practitioners, and well, Reiki in itself, I mean, I know from how I used to practice it, where it would be mostly a silent sort of treatment, you know, where somebody's, you know, just sort of sitting down or lying down while the practitioner, you know, does what they do. And I think it's the reason why I've started changing my Reiki sessions. For a while now, I have been using a meditation before people have a Reiki session with me. And the reason I say this is because I think if somebody comes in and they are very new to energy healing, and if they're anything like me, you know, 15 years ago, where I hadn't sat still for more than 2 minutes at a time, it's really hard to go into an energetic healing session where your brain is still running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So while you're lying there, you're checking off your to-do list in your head. Your brain's telling you that you've got so much to do. Why are you lying here wasting your time? And then you leave and you go about your day, the next day and the next weeks and what have you, and you don't really feel any benefit from it. And I really believe that that's because the body has to be in a very relaxed, very almost neutral and supported state in order to do what it automatically knows how to do, and that is to heal itself. All our bodies are self-healing instruments. That's not what we've been taught. That's not how we see our bodies, but that is, that's why energy healers do the work that they do, because we understand this about the body. And just like everything has consciousness, every single cell in our body is conscious. So the problem is that the mind gets in the way. And so if one is lying there having this, expecting these miracles from this energy healing treatment, but sitting there and running through the to-do list and not really placing the body in that state of relaxation, almost going, okay, I'm going to tend to the to-do list later. Let me lie here now and let me allow, and let me just let my body bathe in the space that the healer is holding for me, because everybody knows that healers do not heal. Everybody heals themselves. Everybody is their own healer. We just set up the space for the body to do that, and we can support it, and we can help with pushing energy into and pulling out stuck energy and that kind of thing. But the body is going to do what it needs to do. We don't actually do the healing. So if you yourself as a client are not in that state of where you've gone, okay, I'm going to allow my body to do what it needs to do. I'm going to get into this relaxed state. I'm going to switch off my fight or flight mode. I'm going to allow the body to heal. I'm going to tell the body that now is the time for it to heal, that this is a safe space for it to do exactly what it wants to do. You, of course, are going to leave that healing session not having gained the benefit from it. And because it's something that I think those outside, as I say, of this sort of energetic realm don't really appreciate. And most of us know we're programmed to run around in the rat race. There's so many things to do. Everybody puts himself at the back of the list because it's kids and foods and dinner and work and all these things. Meanwhile, we have got to be taking care of ourselves, but our bodies can't do that in fight or flight. And they can't do that when the brain is almost also sitting there going, oh, this is garbage. I shouldn't be here. You've got things to do kind of thing. So I guess I just wanted to share that little tidbit for anybody that might have an issue that hasn't been solved through the sort of mainstream ways and is looking at energy healing, but maybe a little bit skeptical of it, because I do think it's a really important part. So either to be able to get yourself into a slightly meditative space, or understand what your body needs in order to really, really make the most out of that healing session, and to go in there and really give yourself that time. If you've booked an appointment, you're going to pay for it. Even if you're not going to pay for it, give yourself the time, give your body the time, give your being the time to do what it needs to do, and what you will benefit from as the physical avatar that you are. So, and I think that there's going to be more and more of this, where as we move along, we'll probably find more and more practitioners where they actually do have a meditation, or we've got things like hypno Reiki and that kind of thing. And I think that the reason I've really come across this is because when I did my hypnotherapy course, I kind of have started blending in that relaxation, not always hypnosis, but that relaxation into my Reiki practice. And I'm just finding that so many people say that they now feel the benefits, where maybe in the past, where it was just a silent treatment, they didn't necessarily feel the benefits. So it's just my little message today on energy healing. Just give yourselves a chance and allow yourself to take that time to heal yourself, because you are the most important being in your life. If you are not well, and if you do not fill your cup, you cannot give to your job, give to your family, all those things. So make sure that you take the time out to do that kind of thing. And I would hope that anybody out there that is listening to this, if they feel that, you know, a friend, family member, colleague, whatever it is, can benefit from this video, to share it with them. And I hope to be back soon on this channel, sharing lots of more things, and let's just see where it takes us. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.